the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Abusuya Akwatia ayebutu Akwatia adane abutu NDC Azorka NDC Vice Chairman abra onene Azorka boys no ekopie mu ho no ene ono akasa no ntomo ensem odi to bian say identity party a ono Azorka eba Akwatia because of honorable Alexander Osahne Afenyo Markins the minority leader odinsem to bian say komo ebeto Afenyo Markins Akwatia ho a ana constituent ana police station ono Azorka akogina nsem to bian na o say anka omo ebeku Afenyo ama another by-election ayete F2 constituency honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins and the constituency no na mo video no baako ha NDC Azorka boys baako police ache no na yede ne shekem na se wutie NDC Azorka yi ensema odi to dwa na busuan awreho ana asefem se NDC amanyoko ne day out bia se by-election beba Ghana mem ha ana election beba Ghana mem ha de to trasem the normal enko ye watimi wakanu ede beye mojahweguo enko na NDC amanyoko no beba Ghana mem ha se election bi eba se wo NDC Azorka NDC Vice Chairman ensema ene odi to bia se komo ebepie ebeto honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins one of the police station centers na anka omubeku no ama another by election akoso F2 constituency abusuan wo de mi se be pi wo de mi video no ha ene nsema NDC Azorka yi edito dwa na wo de enjebre yewe video ni mra abra police eche NDC tag baako ono eka Azorka boys no ho no na NDC Azorka na nkasa mu NDC Vice Chairman nsem eto dwa se ko mbeto honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins police station wa kombeku no ama another by election ayete F2 abusuan yenjebre yente nsem bo nyina emra
Omusi Afenyo Markins abaha mi dona kebe tunu ha ye be ye by election kurom wallahi ye friend say ye police station mo kache so ha akebe tunu ha mi dona Afenyo Markins be by election kurom. We are ready for that. If you are not respecting the police, wallahi we do by election is constituency. Why lucky ye ba no omunia some party office, higher party office, they are not right to come here. And are you able to confirm if indeed they remove some of your posters here? How come they say they didn't remove anything? Because of that rush come here, that we will go do by election at Afenyo Markins house. Here no be parliament though. Here is a free and fair field. Yeah. What will be your message to your members, NDC? Everybody to do ready. If they can't shang, we should come shang. He where you go lost too much. They go do by election in Wonka.
It's too early to make any concrete assessment. The process started just over an hour ago, and we are up to 5 p.m. for the close of polls. So let's observe what is happening, and then maybe in the afternoon we can make a proper assessment.
Yesterday there was a planned, engagement with the Peace Council, but the New Patriotic Party boycotted it for you cited reasons for the NDC representation during that engagement. Shouldn't that be a cause to worry?
Why should it be a cause to worry? You should ask yourself, why should it be a cause to worry? The Peace Council sent a letter to General Secretary, invites NPP to come. We send our national organizer, our national youth organizer, our head of Security and Intelligence Committee, Honorable Sh00t, only to attend that meeting and see constituency deputy youth organizer, constituency deputy organizer. This is not an insult even to the Peace Council. And you are making the statement we boycotted it. Were you expecting us to stay there? Were you expecting us to stay there?
Well, some would say that's why we're seeing, for instance, what we're seeing this morning, just a few minutes ago, some, skirmishes there at one of the polling centers. What
kind of skirmishes? Nothing happened. It's part of the elections. So
they were complaining that you are taking down some posters and all of that.
But is it proper for a poster to be at the polling center? Is it proper? Answer me, is it proper? So if something is wrong, it is wrong.
It is wrong. Mr. Kudo, what could be a fulfilling outcome for the New Patriotic Party at the end of
well, at the end of the day, at 5 p.m., when collation is done, you will see the results.
Will the NPP accept the outcome of this election, this by-election, regardless?
Why? What would be the reason for us to accept, and what would be the reason for us not to accept? See, you can answer.
But what message do you have for the people of Akwatia? Peace is all we want. Is there a message?
Well, certainly we all want peace. We all want peace. No one wants violence, but we will not be intimidated.
Have you spoken to the leadership of the NDC already? Because you felt insulted or slighted by.
Why? We were not the one who called for the meeting. It was Peace Council. If Peace Council has any reservation or any issues, they should call the NDC. If it was our meeting, then the question you're asking would have come in. But it was the Peace Council that called for the meeting.
There's such a high deployment of security personnel. Some say, well, it's an intimidatory tactic. Some are complaining about.
For us, we are okay. Right. We don't have any issues with it. Our supporters, our voters, who wants to go and vote, will vote. And as we are here, have you seen any police personnel intimidating any voter? No. So if they have any hidden agenda, why should we be worried about the police presence? Or let the police are here to help in the NDC rigging machinery. If they are not here to do that, then we shouldn't have any issues with police personnel being here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. New Patriotic Party. No, thank you so much.
In fact, I, Alhaji Masaud, and the entire MPP, we stand for peace. As I've told you, when I reach here, all what I was thinking is how to convince the people of Akwatia to vote for our candidate. I am not here for a fight. We are here for a peace. I condemn any action or any riot that will make this the life of Akwatia people miserable. We don't want that. We don't want to end this election by going home and we had a sad news. That is not good for us. Look at the sad news that we had. Our flight gets crashed and people die. This sad news is still hit us. So how can we come to a by-election that an elected MP die, and the sad news or the sad incident is still working in Akwatia here? Instead of us to come together and work and then campaign for each other, so that after the election, whoever won will go home peacefully. Is it not better than to come here and fight? So for the New Patriotic Party, we don't believe in violence. But ask whether or not did I even mention Azorka name. Azorka, he himself said that he's coming here. Azorka coming to Akwatia here. He is coming just simply because of me. He's coming to attack me. That is what he said. And he told me categorically that he is going to kill me today here. So I have reported the incident to the police, and what this kind of juvenile behavior that he exhibits here, it is clear, and in the presence of the police officers, I have reported the case, and the case would not end here. If God being so good, when I reach home, when I reach Accra, I will send the matter to the party elders. Then we'll talk to our lawyers. Then we'll send the matter to wherever we think justice will prevail.
Okay, finally, looking at what
Patriotic Party is so vigilant and so strong. We here, nobody can intimidate us. We have seen that it is a plan that the NDC plan to come to our various strongholds to cause confusion, whereby people cannot come out to vote, so that they will take advantage of that. We are ready for them. We will not allow ourselves to be intimidated. We are not going to allow ourselves to put fear and panic. We here are trying. We are trying to work hard to protect our ballot. We are trying to work hard to protect our voters. No matter what the NDC did, Akwatia will be in Akwatia till when the voting will end. Nobody will move an inch. Whatever they want, we want that thing.
All right, thank you so much.
Dear Honorable General Secretary, request for short meeting dialogue ahead of Akwatia by-elections. Following the National Peace Council's engagement with the NDC on July 29 and the MPP on July 30th, in fulfillment of our pledge to engage you ahead of Akwatia by-elections, the board respectfully requests a short meeting with the leadership of both the NDC and NPP for a dialogue in Akwatia ahead of the by-elections as follows. Monday, 1st September, 2 p.m., venue in Akwatia, and it was signed by the Executive Secretary, the National Peace Council. For us, we are very disappointed because we accorded this invitation with utmost respect. We came into this meeting fully represented by the Eastern Regional Chairman, Jeff Kunadu Ado, and then the National Youth Organizer, Salam Mustafa. Only for us to see the representative from the NDC side. All of them are constituency officers, constituency organizer, deputy organizer, deputy secretary also. We are of the view that the representative from the NDC side clearly cannot commit the NDC to any peace process regarding the Akwatia by-election. We raised this preliminary objection before the meeting commenced, and we also requested that there is a need for the NDC to be fully represented by their national executives. Other than that, we will not be able to take part in this process. This is very important. In fact, the optics will be wrong. Why? Because every by-election is a national election. That is why you have the elections, the election committee from the national level supervising and superintending over this. Look, even in there, you saw Dr. Garba. Garba is the Director General for operations at the Ghana Police. And then you saw representative from the National Peace Council and then the Regional Peace Council. So we raised this issue. So unfortunately, we cannot continue the meeting. They have requested from the National Peace Council that they are going to inform their leadership. And for that matter, we need to give them some few time. And then they will come with a proper and a well-represented team from the National Democratic Congress. So we could not conclude. We are waiting on them. If we are called, we have said that we fully commit to the peace process regarding the Akwatia by-election. We have said it several occasions, and we are going to repeat it again. So for us, we cannot continue with this meeting until they bring proper representative from the National Democratic Congress.
It's past 3 p.m. Do you think that there's enough time for you and then your opponents to regroup and come back for the meeting?
So they said we need to give them some 30 minutes, 40 minutes, because all the original executives are here. All their national executives, majority of them are here. So, in fact, when I was even driving here, I saw a lot of them at the party. So they are already here. So, in fact, they also pleaded. They said that they thought that it was a constituency meeting. I don't see how the content of this letter will make this meeting a constituency meeting when the letter is addressed to the General Secretary and it was signed by the Executive Secretary, National Peace Council. If the meeting was supposed to capture maybe constituency executive, we would have said so. So that is, we find it improper that the representative from the NDC side should go. At least we need to have a regional representative and then a national representative. With the greatest of respect to the constituency executives, but the structures must be followed, the optics will be wrong, and we will need the national executives of the NDC to fully commit the NDC to the peace process regarding the Akwatia by-election.
All right, if we could just get quick thoughts, we're just.
I have not seen it because we are in this meeting. I'm not aware of it. We will look at that, and then maybe when there is a need for us to comment, but I'm not aware of it.
There's a letter to that effect is circulating widely.
I'm saying I've not cited a letter, so it will be difficult for me to comment. The reason why we are here is because we've been invited by National Peace Council, and we have Akwatia by-elections ahead of us today.
But her removal, do you anticipate that she was going to remove?
Let me focus.
Young security analyst, executive director, Emma Africa Center for Security and Counter-Terrorism, Yera Emmanuel Kuting, enkasa obani uti enka Angel Kasia Suni Angel TV Angel FM Majwe
Meju sunyami kan
yada se sopa na obre obani yanhwe de prosifo aka de wo ma yi akire yan ewa Akwatia display a wo ma ye niam a wo ma de kro ensem a wo ma di kan boy amane nyina echi no wa wo keka bom a ekoyete yes even some of political parties ni bi ka se omunye up to task because omo intels binom just say Boniface Mbesi na the police for akeka ne de enye up to the task what be wo bambom wo hwe police for de omo aka ne de omo yi ache yenya by election no omo ye up to the task de benya peaceful election a bibia nkosi
yo mendase ye benya peaceful election na Akwatia ebegina NDC any MPP so Omune the major stakeholder. There are police for Bayanina and Kosiga if they don't collaborate and give the police the information that they need. So the ombudsman manage elections ni. We share your National Election Task Force. It comprises all the security agencies. But Ukaya under this government, no almost using military in any form of elections. It was a personal pledge by the former defense minister, Omani Buama. Now, we have an acting defense minister. Intelligence, my picking say, Asuja for Akwatia. And in operational terms, you never say never. Operations, you upgrade the operations based on intelligence. But the Martin say, as we follow in Akwatia not to be in front line policing duties, but as a standby force, given the tensions in Akwatia, so that Basa they can help the police to call anything. The promise they say they don't want to harvest or to see any kind of casualty in Akwatia just because of a simple by-elections. Me say simple by-elections because MTC will almost absolute majority in parliament. Winning Akwatia or no winning Akwatia is not going to make any changes. So it shouldn't be a life and death matter. Also because of Akwatia. The might of our security architecture is in Akwatia. Just because of a by-elections. Share the echoes or the rest of the country. Tishi Omoho Festival, a DNC. Another part of Accra, Omoho Festival, DNC. Bine Yire, Ewo Sola, a DNC. We have Damba Festival coming up in Tamale in a few days. So these are the things our security architecture should be looking at. Me as a security watcher, when the Inspector General of Police Bekasi or the 15,000 police personnel do Akwatia, now we say, for what? At what cost to the taxpayer? At what opportunity cost to the rest of the security architecture in the country? Because I believe security is about systems. When the systems are there, it take care of the numbers. Systems you can take 1,000 or 100,000 police to Akwatia. What the ABC Akwatia nebe there? ABC. Until me see, elections will be course without any incident. Both NDC and MPP. So now, the accusation by the NDC say MPP say, or my intelligence say, some NDC4 are pretending to be police officers. No, omubeye basa basa no. If you look at the terms of engagement by the National Election Task Force, they can resolve conflict quickly. As a responsible and a big brand party like the NPP, me feel senka de omubeye ne say omufasa omu intelligence no emasai committee no omutimitina se na address omu concerns before Ochna. But who the betudwa now you are arming your party people me feel say it means probably they don't trust the election task force that has been put in place. Omuye member, Omu trusted the channels of communications are Omudia. Omudia do also Omuntinia those things. So to me, there, Akwatia as it is, and what the police are doing now, I will call on both the NDC and the MPP to simply comply and sort of complement the efforts of the police, so that it's just a by-election. Now they will be caused without any casualty. But
Mr. Kuti, you show the number of police presence at war Akwatia now against Ochina election. No? And you're too scary for the citizenry, the ordinary Ghanaian or no ordinary day when who police for the sawo krom ho ye beto abentu asede emfa hu bi nto nipa na okoto aban man kasam na chire o police for na aba krom mo kutakuta tuo bibi besi enti because